It's Margot Robbie's ribcage and it's having a moment. Not something I thought I'd be saying, but here we are at the sharp end of another day on the internet. She's trending after she was featured on the cover of Vanity Fair wearing a cutout dress which showed her super svelte concave stomach and visible ribs. Lots of people have commented underneath the Vanity Fair post like, whoa, this isn't cool, she looks too thin, why is the media bringing back this whole heroin chic look? Obviously, there's something a bit off about literally thousands of people commenting on a woman's body, although most are actually criticising the magazine's editorial choice rather than Margot Robbie herself. This latest thing comes after months of heated debate over the potential return of skinny. After the Spring-Summer 23 round of runway shows, some designers were castigated for reverting to that aughts ideal like super skinny, heroin chic, models showing off pin-sharp hips and really sharp collarbones. Lots of people were like, where is the diversity? Where is the body positivity? Gone. Along with the 16 pounds Kim Kardashian lost in record time to get into that Marilyn Monroe dress.
I had to lose 16 pounds.
Also gone with Taylor Swift's BFF credentials after she was accused of fat phobia in her music for Anti-Hero. It all seemed to signal one thing: skinny is back. Of course, whether you believe that we're truly going back to the bad old days depends whether you believe that it ever got better. Like, did fashion and celebrity culture ever truly become accepting of bigger bodies? Personally, I don't think so. Without a doubt, lip service was paid, though within the fashion industry, the vast majority of models are thin and have always been thin, and those who aren't are the exception, not the rule. Certainly over the past few years, body fascism has morphed away from that size zero aesthetic and towards a fuller-bodied wellness look. But as lots of people have pointed out, that aesthetic, which requires fat to be distributed in specific, highly localized areas of the bodies, was, in many ways, much harder to achieve than just plain old thinness. In a 2008 article for Vox, titled "Body Positivity is a Scam," Amanda Mull argued that the body posi movement had become detached from its radicalized roots. Quote, "When it began in the 60s, body positivity was just one element of an ideology that included public anti-discrimination protests and anti-capitalist advocacy against the diet industries, and it made a specific political point: to have a body that's widely reviled and discriminated against and love it anyway in the face of constant cultural messaging about your flaws is subversive." Basically, it was one facet of a multi-pronged attack on the systems and companies which kept women down. In its modern iteration, she pointed out, body positivity advocated self-love while nothing around us changed to help us achieve that love. It put the onus on the individual to feel good without holding to account the companies which created and profited from our negative self-image. In March this year, an NHS study found that record numbers of young people were receiving treatment for eating disorders. And in fact, across the Western world, hospital admissions for eating disorders spiked during and directly after the pandemic. This, after so many years of so-called body positivity. Without a doubt, the resurgence into the mainstream of a hyper-slim aesthetic will serve to make things more difficult for those of us who don't fit that ideal. But has this ever not been the case? While we're all arguing about pop videos or Margot Robbie's ribs, the industries which stand to profit from us feeling bad about ourselves are still not being held to account.